What I wanted to discuss right now, that guy right there, Dean Winchester. Dean Winchester, last April, he came to us. I was driving to the gym. Rare occasion. There's this long white sidewalk that I passed, and in the middle of that white sidewalk I saw this little teeny black thing. I see everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's an animal, and I think it's alive. Because of the road I was on, it was like a parkway. I thought that maybe the animal got hit or something like that. I could tell it was really small. I could tell it was a kitten. I figured it was a stray. It might be in pain or something like that. This is like, Trina, this is just gonna cause problems. I couldn't not do anything. I turned around, came back. As soon as I walked up on it, he got up on his like little weak legs, meowed at me, and I was just like, what kind of stray is doing that? And he was wobbly and stuff, but he wasn't dead. I was like, maybe he's got some type of internal injury, but he's walking fine. He was really pretty sick looking. His eyes were all caked up. I figured maybe he's missing an eye even. His nose was all snotted up, and he still tried to meow at me and still tried to talk. Figured he was probably only about 3 weeks old. He never had solid food before. He couldn't manage that. I was feeding him with an eyedropper. I realized he was very dehydrated, and he started drinking water. He got better quickly. Then I mixed the milk with Jesse's cat food after a few days of no sleep. So if you've ever had to nurse an animal who was not on solid food, it's worse than a baby. After a couple of days, he tried regular food, and as soon as he tried that, he was bugging out, bouncing off the ceilings. He's a little crazy. He attacks a lot too, just like the rest of the animals in this house. In the beginning, we were calling him Yoda because his ears were really crusty on the side. I took him to the vet and found out he had mange. And I'm in a house full of animals, but luckily the stuff that Jesse was on, Revolution's good for mange too. Just like the story of Jesse, once I took him to the vet and spent $95 on this little stray half-dead kitten, he was my cat then. A year later, he's been fixed, even though he still attacks us and still tries to run out the door every chance he can. He's part of the family now. At first we were calling him Yoda, and we were trying to name him, and he looked like Yoda because he's just had this big ears and small head, big head and little body. As he got better and I saw his little spunk, I was just like, oh my gosh, he's like a Winchester. And at the time I was in the middle of my supernatural marathon. I think about the time I found him was when we left Dean at the end of the season in hell with a hook in his shoulder and a hook in his kidney. Somebody help me! And I'm not saying I'm cashed out, but I'm saying the bugs were coming up on him. He would not have lasted. When I picked him up off the sidewalk, bugs were literally, I don't know if they were planning to crawl up his butt. They were circling, and he smelled. I thought maybe he had diarrhea. At first I thought he had diarrhea or something. He smelled close to death. He got better real quick. I literally trained him. That was a nightmare too. He's the most vocal animal I've ever had. Like, curses you out, especially my mom. Lets you know what he needs or what he wants or when he's not happy. Tells you when he wants to go outside. Got that from Jesse, so I'm a slave. I just wanted to give a little synopsis of the videos you're gonna watch of Dean Winchester. Everybody hates that name, but that's his name. You can't just call him Dean. You gotta call him Dean Winchester. That's his full name. Come here, Dean. You want a treat? I have to bribe him. What? See, he'll let you know when he's not happy. Look at the camera. Who's that? Leo. Leo's a whole nother story. This is Dean Winchester. Hey, Dean. What's up, Dean? I got you. No. Say hi. Say hi. No. Who's that? Hey. He's over it. Alright, baby. I'll let you go. He's like, go to hell. Alright, you can go. Bye. You got a video coming your way, too. Nobody gets away. All these animals must be chronicled.
Look what I found on the way to the gym. It was just sitting on the sidewalk all by itself. Its eyes closed. It's got cold in its eye. It could barely see, the poor thing, but it can meow a little bit. Look at it. I was just saying no kittens ever. And look at this thing. It's not even as big as my hand. Poor little thing. You have to take him home and nurse him because there's no place to bring him tonight. No. Yeah, poor little boo-boo. I know. Jesse is going to kill me. He's going to be so mad.
And take the high road, but try to redirect the focus of the conference. What kind of impact do you think this is having?
Hey, Yoda.
In,
What? As you can see, his eyes are better. He's eaten. He thinks I'm his mom, so he's asking me for more food. I've been feeding him every couple of minutes or whatever. He's trying to keep himself clean. He's looking a lot better. Right, baby? Hmm? He's getting tired of me recording him.
Wow, winning!
together, eavesdropping, surveillance, and finally, with over 100,000 troops in the neighborhood ready for action, only a couple of dozen. The most important target being the decade of
Where are you? I see you. I see you.
Your favorite food's fighting you. Fight that fast with Tums. Calcium-rich Tums goes to work in seconds.
Oh. Don't you boys be friends.
We won't.
See you around. Hi, Meow.
See right there, there's a Dean. Hi, Dean. Dean's not let out. Dean doesn't know how to act. What's up, Dean? Hiding in the corner. Hiding in the corner. What's up, Dean? Hiding in the corner. He's looking out here jealously. Because Jesse's allowed out, but he's not. Sorry, Dean. Hiding in the corner. You gonna talk, Dean? He's ignoring me.